one thing that's very important, and this is also within the writing itself, is a lot of people write what will happen. Okay? When you write what will happen, people sense that it might not happen. Okay? It's a lot more powerful when you write what is happening. Take this for example. We would love to invite you to a gathering of professionals, contributors, corporate representatives, and executives in this final salon. Bring your colleagues and friends, inspire and captivate them with TED Talks. Does this give the impression that the gathering is already happening? So there is a gathering in the salon, and all you have to do is go and be there. Right? Compare this to saying, we would love to gather together professionals, contributors, corporate representatives in the third salon.
It means it might not happen. This
Right.
is what we want, but this
Right.
is not what you want.
Right. And so, whenever you want to convince someone of action, of any call to action or a behavior change, present it in a way where he can actually experience it, where he can believe that it is happening. And this would, more often than not, make it happen. Right? As in the opposite. And if you know a bit about the law of attraction, yeah, I'm not a firm believer in how they claim that it's scientific, but it's a very psychological, it's a very powerful psychological trigger. What the law of attraction says is that, let's say, what's something that you want a lot, you want to have?
I can think of something right now.
You know, it actually worked with me. It actually worked with me.
Yes, it does.
I saw the movie, and after 2 weeks, I started thinking about something, just thinking about it every single day, every single minute, and I got it.
Yep.
It's the idea that thoughts become things.
Yeah. So let's say I want a car, and all the time I'm thinking that I want a car. By the end of the year, I would want the car more than anything else.
Yeah, no, you make your reality. Absolutely.
But I would not have the car. This is the difference. Because the thought is that I want the car. Okay? If in contrast to that, I imagine myself in the car, I imagine myself driving the car, I imagine the reaction of my friends while I'm in the car, these are the thoughts that make it happen. Our thoughts make things happen. And because my thought is that I want the car, then what will happen is for me to want the car. That's the same thing here.
I don't really believe in that. I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's...
But it's another topic altogether.
No, this is why I said I disagree in how the law of attraction claims that there's some scientific aspects of it. All I'm working is...
Not because of there's a scientific or legitimate background to it or not. It's just because I think that when you start imagining, say your example, okay, when you start imagining yourself in a car and imagining your friends' reactions to
You're gonna work for it.
Okay?
Yeah.
It does what with that talk that you screened in AUB does. It gives you the
Their
impression.
exhibitors.
Yeah, absolutely. It gives you the impression that you're living the dream. You're not going to work hard to get there anymore. At least that's what
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly.
invest in imagining the whole situation, then there's no motive anymore because you have it all.
And there are certain blockages that stand in the way of the law of attraction, such as your negative thoughts. Like if you get the idea that I would never have a car, and
Of course.
but even the very thought that he's promoting, and the thinking that you do actually have it instead of that you want it. Think that you will get it, and it's there.
The thing is
Create some
that
sort of virtual reality that you just indulge in.
this is something that a lot of us, and this is the black or white thing. This is when I tell you an idea and you either take it or reject it. A lot of the time, it's not like black or white. There are cases where people, it happens like that to them. There are people who it helps them. I mean, it helped him, and you can't deny that it didn't work for Nashi and Thursday. So yeah, no, both of them are right and both of them are valid. Okay, so this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and it just says with like the existential thing, not existential. I mean the survival stuff like breathing and food and water and sex and etc. And then they have the safety, so the security of employment, making sure that you have the right resources, family, health, and then there's love and belonging, friendship, family, sex. And there's the esteem in terms of your self-esteem, your accomplishments, etc. And then self-actualization, so morality, creativity, and actualizing yourself. And basically, the more you put generally, I'm not saying they work in all cases, generally, the more you include these in your proposal, whatever it is that you're proposing, the more you will actually engage audience and have them react to what you're saying psychologically, because we all want these, right? And nobody can say that I don't want to eat and I don't want to drink water, and I don't want to feel safety, and I don't want to feel that I belong, etc. Okay? And so this brings us to this, and knowing everything that you know now, let's you all try to bring out everything that's been used and planted in here. Yes? Okay. That's true, that's there, that's in the logo.
Yeah.
Victory. That's possible. And so even the logo itself makes that statement. Yellow, we've already covered the title.
There's also, you're writing in the now, not in the future. We didn't write,
Am I?
we are simulating.
Yeah.
You didn't write, we will stimulate a better lifestyle when it comes. And,
Right.
and then there's a testimony. Here is no better than ordinary man.
Right.
There are testimonies down there, right?
There's?
Testimony.
Yes, this is the
Yeah.
second part of the page. So we have like all the pledges from the community. There's a long testimony from one member of the community. There's the word community for belonging. What else?
There's that text over there that's full of...
Can you read, or do you want me to read it out loud? Is that a yes?
Yeah, I think so because I can't read it.
Okay. Come on. Can you come closer? Is that if you want to see better? There's a lot of them. There's really a lot of them. So there's one at every word. They're that dense. So look at them, pick any word and figure out what's in there. You can't find any.
No, I'm sorry.
Of course.
Too much.
Yes. This was supposed to be a full day relaxed workshop, but we don't have the time, so we have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I found many, just first you're starting with the why. You're setting credibility by quoting someone who's famous, and after his name you're saying who he is, so we can know that this is not anyone who's saying that.
Right. This is the foremost authority on leading an ideal lifestyle, and we want to create an ideal lifestyle with Vida. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't read the paragraph in the middle, but I suppose it says the what, right?
Who are you?
Vida is a
Yeah.
community.
What is Vida?
So
Right.
it's why and then what?
Right.
Short sentences, stop.
Right.
And how?
One idea by phrase.
Yeah.
There's the problem where we know that becoming an everyday hero isn't easy. It takes commitment and courage, but it sure is a lot easier
Right.
with a motivating community.
So
Like,
there's the
we have the
problem.
solution.
There's a problem that
Yeah.
creates the roller effect, that the bot that promises that the tension will be released, and so you keep on reading.
I'm sure there's a sandwich effect somewhere, but I can't read it.
I actually don't know. I didn't intentionally put a
There is a
sandwich
sandwich. Beat is a community of people like you, and then, at the end, path that's best for you. So it's all about you.
It is all about you.
Also, the whole page is sandwich because you're saying at the beginning that this is life changing, and then at the end you're showing them that people are pledging for. I want to stop to wherever eat oil, or I want to stop
Right.
watching whatever.
Right.
So it is.
And so you make a claim and you support the claim. It's a big claim, right? And we didn't, so we're not saying it, it's not like, yes, it was life-changing because, and because, and because. And let all these people do the talking. And they all are saying that it's actually changing their lives.
The only
Should
thing
I give you more
missing
time?
is a picture.
Mhm.
The thing that's missing is a picture. Unless
Yes, it is. Yes, it is missing a picture. We didn't have a community yet. We started from scratch, and we don't use like these clip art. So, we don't create fake images. So if there's no community yet, then I wouldn't put a picture of
right.
fake people who I don't know that are pretending to be Vida. Okay, I'll go through it, and you could laugh while I'm going through it. Okay. This is life-changing statement plus achieving your full potential, because you want to change your life and you all automatically take that you want to change them into the better, into what your lives want to be. Okay? So this is Maslow right here. We're stimulating, although it's not like, we're not saying sex. Okay? But what it triggers is everything sexually related, even if on an unconscious level, and that's the most powerful part of the Maslow's pyramid. You're gonna hate me now, huh? Okay? A better lifestyle. We actually spent, I think,
The whole day.
three or four sittings, and every sitting we spent like 4 or 5 hours to try to find the keyword that the people, our audience want. And what they want is a lifestyle. They don't want to become slimmer. Some of them do. They don't want to become healthier. Some of them do. They don't want to become more popular. Few of them do. Right? But something that can appeal to all of our audience without diluting it is that they all want to change their lifestyle. They all want a better lifestyle. They want to change their lives. And they want it to be revolutionary without the word being there. Okay? And making you an everyday hero. Okay? As if we can go back to this, respect by others. Okay? And so after part of Maslow's pyramid is after you achieve your own potential, then you can only now get satisfaction by helping others do that, right? And this is why it's not only about achieving your potential, it's beyond that. It's when you can become an everyday hero and start helping others. And there's the ego part, because now you're the hero. You get all the credit, all the spotlights shine on you. Okay? And now, Veda's new. Nobody knows what Veda is. Nobody has heard of Veda. And if anybody asks, we tell them we're a startup. Right? And so we need credibility. We need to say that, okay, we might be young. We might be new. This might have gone up yesterday online. Okay? But don't take it from us. Take it from